I hope Canelo wins. Not that I don't like Triple G. I've just been riding with Canelo for a long time. He's 27 and the man has achieved so much, and he'll be one of the fathers. He's still a baby, but he'll be one of the fathers in the sport. Give him another 10 years. He'll be around for a long time, and I think he'll do great things for the sport. So I have been riding with Canelo for a long time, but it's going to be a tough fight because Triple G is from Kazakhstan. He has the good foundations of a boxer, but so is Canelo. So I'll put my money on him. Those are the words of Anthony Joshua. He favors Canelo in the fight, not just because he believes Canelo can and will win, but also because he clearly is more of a Canelo fan than he is a Triple G fan. I find it interesting finding out who a lot of the top boxers actually like, who they admire in terms of other fighters. I always find it interesting. It gives you an insight into their mindset and the kind of fighters maybe that they would like to be. So, yeah, he's riding with Canelo. He likes Canelo. He's picking him to win. Canelo is, one of the things I like about Canelo stylistically over Triple G is that Canelo is explosive. I've said this before. Triple G is heavy-handed, but I wouldn't say he's explosive. He's slow, Triple G. A very good fighter, but he's slow. I'm more entertained by explosive fighters, fighters who can come out with sudden bursts of speed and power, particularly when they're combination punches like Canelo. It's just so impressive on the eye when Canelo lets rip with them combinations up close. He's one of the most talented combination punchers in boxing at the moment, if not the most talented. Maybe you say Lomachenko, but Lomachenko don't hit with the kind of power that Canelo does pound for pound, in my view anyway. So, and Lomachenko's impressive too, don't get it twisted in terms of his combination punches. So there's an argument to be made there. But the point I'm making is the reason why I personally prefer Canelo stylistically over Triple G is because he has that explosiveness, because he has that hand speed and that, dazzling combination punching ability. But with that being said, I'm still taking Triple G in the fight. I still think Triple G will win it. A lot of people are maybe a bit concerned about the scoring in the fight with Triple G and Canelo because Canelo's had a lot of questionable decisions go his way. He is the house fighter. He is the cash cow fighter. So that is a legitimate concern in my view. If the fight is in any way close, you can't expect Triple G to get any favors from the judges or the referee, etc. That's why I believe that Triple G should do what Peter Fury believes he's going to do and should do, which is use that jab that he has early in the fight and actually not try and engage Canelo on the inside too much. Do what he did to David Lemieux. Hit him with the ramrod jab, force Canelo to try and make the fight because Canelo don't really like coming forward. So crack Canelo with that jab, keep him at a certain distance, break him down a bit first before he goes in to try and maybe finish him or just get more work done on the inside. I believe strategically it would be prudent for Triple G to do that because Canelo, as I say, he has those explosive combinations up close. He's also a very good body puncher, Canelo. I don't think Canelo would be able to seriously hurt Triple G with headshots, at least not early in the fight. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But there is a much better chance that he could hurt Triple G to the body. I think that could be a vulnerable area for Triple G, particularly given the fact that he's coming to training camp for this fight much heavier than normal. And I talked about this in a previous video in terms of why he's come in heavier than normal. It is because he's had a layoff and whatnot, and he seems to have put on weight, more weight than usual in between fights after the Jacobs fight. Also, there's a possibility that this Canelo fight was sprung on Triple G a little bit out of the blue. And this is a tactic that many fighters have used. People have said that Deontay Wilder uses this tactic. People have said that Floyd Mayweather uses this tactic of messing a fighter around. And even Klitschko has been accused of using this tactic of basically messing a fighter around, making them unsure about whether a fight is going to happen when all along they are training in the background knowing that the fight is going to take place. You know, so and then only giving the opponent a minimum amount of time to actually prepare, you know, springing the fight on them at the last minute and saying, okay, let's take the fight, take it or leave it now, let's go. And they've only got, you know, 6 or 7 weeks and you know the guy's out of shape, whereas you've been training for 3 or 4 weeks prior to that and you're in immaculate condition already. That could have been a tactic that was used here by Golden Boy and Canelo. And perhaps it worked because, as I've said, Golovkin is not aesthetically in the kind of shape that he would normally be in this close to a fight. That's very clear. And it's backed up by the 30-day check weight. So, you know, given that, the body punches could be even more of a factor in this fight if Triple G engages Canelo up close, you know, with that soft or softer midriff than we're used to from Triple G. There could be issues there. Then again, some people believe that having a softer midriff is actually an advantage when it comes to taking body punches. But, you know, that's a debate that people can have in the comment section. But anyway, there you go. Anthony Joshua favors Canelo. He likes him more as a fighter, and he also thinks he's going to win. Me, I like both fighters. I like Triple G and Canelo. I'm more entertained by Canelo's style than Triple G, but I am picking Triple G to win the fight. I think the jab, again, is like Peter Fury said, as long as he uses that jab at long range and don't engage Canelo too much early on, then I think he can take the fight. But winning the fight that way, you know, Canelo's quite good at using his feet. Even though his feet are slow, he knows how to stay out of range if he wants to, you know. And if that jab is coming at him, maybe he'll just back off and try and sucker Golovkin in. And then, you know, dart in with one of his own big shots. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Can't wait for the fight. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below about everything I talked about in this video. It's happening. I'm out.